Now, have you ever thought about being a teacher? It's a pretty hard job. You have to stand in front of a classroom and try to have all the answers to everyone's questions. So how do you feel about this new school program that's making kids teachers for the day? Tash went along to a lesson.
Notice who's missing in this lesson?
Have you ever asked yourself where all the water after it rains goes?
There's no teacher. Instead, these guys are the ones giving their classmates a lesson. They're taking part in a program called Kids Teaching Kids. The idea is for teachers to take a step back and let the students teach each other, this time about the environment. Amy's been involved in the program for a few years now.
And was there a spider on there? No, just a spider web.
She says it's a great way for kids to learn.
Peers really appreciate hearing from other peers. They can relate better. The people who are presenting the workshop know what's going to work and what's going to be engaging for people of their own age to hear about.
This group decided to teach students about the water cycle. To make sure they were well prepared, they spent a lot of time researching. They also came up with an engaging way of getting their information across. They used a 3D display, a poster game and some test tubes.
What can we do to save water when we're in the shower?
You could use timers.
These guys also researched water issues, in particular pollution.
And so researching this project, was it quite hard?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, why is that?
Because we had to do a lot of information and we only had 2 days to finish it off, and we kind of got there for the last time, and then we presented up to our school.
Just like teachers, they needed to test the students by asking questions and getting them involved.
How much water do you think your family uses every day? Just have a guess. And when you heat it up, it turns to 100 degrees Celsius, and that's water vapor. So someone says steam, so yeah, that's another word.
As you can imagine, talking in front of a crowd isn't easy. But a lot of these guys were happy with their results.
Well, I know it takes a lot of work, kind of understand my teachers now, but you know, it pays off in the end if the students or kids learn something, and it feels good that way to kind of teach them.
I think they actually got it quite well. I think they understood most of it. They probably drifted off a bit, but I think it was quite good.
So, what's it like being taught by other students?
It was really good, and I liked the diagrams that they did. I thought it was very good for students.
I feel more involved if it's people of my age, because they kind of know what we're going through trying to learn this thing. But teachers, they've been an adult for a while, so they might have forgotten how hard it is to actually gather this information.
It's much easier because teachers go through long things, they just go through short things that kids know.
And what do they rate them out of 10?
A 10 out of 10. Amazing.
10 probably.
10! And what do you boys rate the way the girls taught you guys?
10 out of 10.
Many students have walked away from these workshops with more confidence. And who knows, they might even be back next year to teach kids their age something new.